What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm here, as always, with myself, Simon, forgot to introduce me, and my co-host, John Luke Josh, and our Friday co-host, Tim Minshew, Tim Wright. And today, guys, we have a very special guest, Andrew Erickson, a fantasy football analyst for PFF and a good friend of the show, is joining us to play brackets today. How's it going, Andrew?
I mean, this is my house. Of course.
Every day is incredible.
Do you play the piano? I mean, that is a beautiful piano.
I do not play the piano. Oh. I know how to play a different instrument, trombone.
Oh, interesting.
That's a fun fact for everybody.
Ladies, you're so rich that you just have the piano just for show.
Yeah, just there. Perfect. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Decoration.
Awesome.
It's in case any girls come over that know how to play the piano. He wants them to have the opportunity to show them their musical talent. Cool. Andrew, we are glad to have you on. It's been a long time coming. I know Jail and I, since FSGA, have been saying we have to have Andrew come on here with us. So we're glad to finally have you here. Josh, John, Luke, Tim, how are you guys today?
Doing incredible. Yeah, Andrew's been a good friend of mine since I got into the industry. So happy to finally have him here. Joining my other good friends since before I got into it.
Yeah.
Worlds collide.
Yeah, we go way back, JL. We go
All
back.
the way back.
I am having a great day, actually. My birthday's tomorrow. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm just feeling good. I'm high off that birthday energy, so I'm good to go.
What's up, Toronto Dave? Says, let's flip and go. It's game time. I'm sure that's what that stands for. Like I said, guys, today we are playing brackets. We've got two exciting brackets we're going to get into. For those of you who haven't watched us play before, how this is going to work is we've set up a bracket-style tournament in different categories. As a group, we're going to take turns voting on who we think the winner of each matchup is until we determine a winner that is undisputable by science. Once it gets to the end, there's no fighting the results of these brackets. The two brackets we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing favorite late-round quarterback. How we're defining late-round quarterback for the purposes of this is outside of the top 12 current ADP at quarterback for 2021 redraft. So it's 8th round or later for a lot of these guys. Then the other bracket, we let Andrew pick between two categories today. It was favorite Nickelodeon cartoon or favorite Cartoon Network cartoon. And he said, gimme Nickelodeon. So that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Unless Jay lied to me and you didn't actually
let me watch a lot of Cartoon Network growing up.
my mom didn't like Cartoon Network either.
Yeah,
they got I think
they watched spicy.
they watched like one episode of The Cowardly Dog, and they're like, we don't want our kids watching this show.
What? Why? That's a great
Courage
show.
was kind of messed up.
I don't know, man. That show was really weird.
It is. I have it on DVD.
It still scares me.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I think I am the way I am because my parents didn't put filters on anything I watched as a child. I saw
listen up, Simon. I didn't get any filters. They tried, but I wouldn't allow it. Right?
Jeff, Josh, Dave says happy early birthday. Wishing you a happy early birthday.
You're the man.
What's up, Herms? Big yeet. And we got Jabroni himself, Sean, in here. Sup, Jabronis. He's seeing a guy about a thing, so
that sounds sketchy here.
Welcome to
Sean. That's sketchy.
Man, I love things.
Welcome,
Jeff wants to know if I solved my problem. I did. It was some waddling, and I'm all good now. So we are good to go.
Jalen waddled?
Jalen waddled to the other bathroom where the toilet paper was.
Oh,
Swamp's excited to see you here, Tim. And we got Troy King in the audience.
There we go.
What up, Troy?
Gotta get you in here.
P Fused. Happy birthday, Josh.
Oh, hey, Fused. That's my older brother, I believe.
We got the whole Fused crew in here. What's up, Ricky?
Fused are there?
I've got two brothers and two sisters.
Yeah.
Ricky says happy birthday to Erica's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, no, Ricky. Why are you doing it to me?
Your massage gun is in the mail.
Oh, yeah, we got lots of happy birthdays. Guys, if you're ready.
I so wanted to clip that from yesterday. Andrew, you missed yesterday. Somehow we got talking about massage guns, and Josh, very publicly on air, pleaded with his ex-girlfriend to give him back their massage gun. And
listen, Erica, again, if you're listening, I still want it back. I still want my massage gun back. She doesn't even freaking use it. This is bull crap, all right? Erica, give it back.
I thought about clipping it out and posting on Twitter, and I was like, she will definitely see it.
She's friends with you and me. I mean, she'll definitely see it. I don't care at this point, though.
And then Maria's like, Erica kind of seems like the person that wouldn't find that funny. And I was like, but it's so funny.
Yeah, she might. She might not, but I don't care. It would be funny.
We'll clip it. I'll post it on my Twitter. How about that? I don't think she follows me. And then
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then you can just engage with it. Okay, guys, we've got where did that go? The first bracket pulled up here. This is going to be
it's a baby bracket.
It is a baby bracket. We're just doing 8 because you know what? 16 got into some real ugly names whenever we went down to this, like the what is it? Like the 28th draft.
Cam Newton?
Yeah, it was worse than Cam Newton. Cam Newton was at like 21. It got disgusting the further down we got. I don't even know.
We're talking like Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, Milky Trubisky.
Milky Trubisky is the only quarterback that started some X number of games who has not thrown a pick six. He's a legend. He's a legend.
He's the only one since like 2014 to start at least 50 games, I believe it was, or something like that, and not throw a pick six.
Yep.
The 28th drafted quarterback, so would have been the last seed, is Phillip Rivers. So that would have been a great conversation for us to have right here. Everyone's enjoying drafting Phillip. What's up, Jimmy? Happy Friday.
Jimmy?
Love it.
What's up, Z2? Good to have you here. Andrew, you have not played this with us before, so how this is going to work, though, we're just going to go down the line, top to bottom, and cast our vote. We'll go matchup by matchup, top to bottom, and vote on what we think the winner is. You can give a little explanation, or if it's just completely obvious to you, just say, like, not even worth my time. And we can go that way. And JL gets hidden by all the comments because he's on the bottom today.
That's
good.
Swampy says, "Happy birthday, Jeff." It's
Thank you, Swamp.
Everyone's gonna hate me by the end of the stream anyway. So
I already hate you.
I know you do. Everybody does. I've become the villain of my own show.
Your opinions just do that, JL. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is about me.
Yeah, and Andrew, just a warning, it can get rather aggressive. And we have, I think, every brackets episode except for one, we've caused massive outrage with at least one of our votes. Just pure pandemonium.
All right, I love it. I love the debates. I love causing ruckus. So let's do it.
You're on the right energy.
You know what? Since you're the guest, I'm going to let you go first on the first
No, you're letting him go
question.
first because you don't want to deal with this first one first.
Fine, I'll go first and I'll deal with the first one.
I'm messing around.
Coward.
This first one's actually easy for me. Let's get going. The first one, Jalen Hurts, the 1 seed, being drafted at the 802 versus Carson Wentz, the 8 seed, currently being drafted at 1405. I'm going to take I don't necessarily believe in Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, and I don't know if he's a solution after next year for the Eagles. In fact, if I had to bet money, I'd say he's not, but he's got that rushing floor that's going to make him good enough for fantasy. I'm going to take Jalen Hurts over Carson Wentz as a late round quarterback. Andrew?
Is it my turn now? I agree with you. I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts as well. Again, he's getting bagged on because his 52% completion percentage was dead last in the league last year, but he also was throwing it downfield more than any other quarterback. So again, your completion percentage is going to be worse when you're always chucking the ball deep. He's not taking those check downs like, Teddy Bridgewater. He's checking the ball downfield. So I'm going to go with Hurts.
There we go. Josh?
Yeah. Jalen Hurts, he was chucking it downfield. I'm a big Jalen Reagor fan, and it was great to kind of see him get more involved because he was able to get some of those deep targets, and it was great. Carson Wentz is apparently terrified to throw it downfield. I think he's going to have a much better season, Carson Wentz, compared to last season. I really, really do. But fantasy, I think we kind of all know rushing quarterbacks really dominate fantasy, that those rushing yards really help. I got to go Jalen Reagor here.
Jalen Reagor.
I just did Jalen Reagor.
Hey man, we saw a receiver play quarterback last year. It could happen.
It was horrible, but we did.
He's not in this bracket. Tim, what about you? Tim Chaos.
What up, Jay?
I mean, it doesn't really matter now, but I honestly think Wentz is gonna be pretty decent in Indianapolis. He's got a freaking stud offensive line, and then safety net of Jonathan Taylor is fantastic, right? So build that confidence up a bit and give him a shot, man. Give him a shot.
Give him a shot. He's going to get a shot.
Give him a chance.
John Luke, are you making this?
I actually agree with Tim's point here, but the running floor of Jalen Hurts makes me want to go Jalen. So I'm going to go Jalen, and I agree with what Andrew said.
Tim, Jay agrees with you as well, but it doesn't matter. Oh, you said Jalen. It's 4-1. Jalen Hurts advances beyond the first round. Our next match.
One thing real fast to that. if Carson Wentz was against like anyone else, I think he could have made it pretty far in this bracket. I could see me ending up with him as my quarterback in a redraft league next year.
I think it'll be a fine stream for sure.
And just so everyone knows the seeding, I did not pick where these guys went. I just went based off ADP. So the higher the ADP, the higher the seed, the lower the ADP, the lower the seed. So that's how we did it here. But yeah, Jay prefers Wentz. And Dan says, shut up, Jay. So he does not agree.
Dan prefers that Jay shut up.
Andrew, you're going first on this one since I went first on the last one. We've got Taysom Hill being drafted at the 11:08 versus Big Ben being drafted at the 11:07.
So this one's problematic for me because Taysom Hill, I don't even know how many games he's going to start next year. You know, the rumor is it's going to be Jameis Winston that is the quarterback, and maybe it'll be Russell Wilson now that, you know, he's being rumored to be traded to the Saints. So there's tons of stuff going on with Taysom Hill. But, I mean, if he's playing, like, I would rather play him than Big Ben. So in fantasy, I'm going to have to go with Taysom Hill. I can't. Big Ben's arm is shot. So Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. Josh, what about you?
Oh, I hate this one. So the unknown is almost making me want to pick Big Ben because I mean, if I knew Taysom Hill was going to be the starter for the Saints, I'm going Taysom Hill here. We just talked about fantasy quarterbacks and their rushing ability. So I'm going to just assume that he is the starting quarterback for the Saints. I am almost positive Big Ben's going to be coming back. So, you know, if I were drafting right now, I would probably pick Big Ben in a redraft league over Taysom Hill, but Taysom Hill has much more upside. If he's the starter, he's going to be good for fantasy. So Taysom Hill.
2-0 Taysom Hill.
But I don't think he will be the starter. I think there's a 50.
I don't think he will be either.
Yeah.
I cannot emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally select Big Ben to win anything. So Taysom Hill.
Didn't he win? He got a vote for comeback player of the year, didn't he? He got like one vote.
I believe he did. Yeah, I think you're right.
Who voted for him? Like, come on. Alex Smith had like...
Yeah, I was like, oh, Alex Smith. Yes.
Yeah,
So
what
like, you know what,
looked at those two names and they were like, yeah, screw Alex Smith.
like compare Big Ben stats to Alex Smith stats real fast. You can kind of understand why someone.
But that wasn't the point. Like, no one was voting for Alex Smith because of his stats.
They didn't start at the same place. They might have ended up at different places. They didn't definitely.
If Alex Smith came out and played like complete crap, he wouldn't have won comeback player of the year, right? But he deserves it. I'm not trying to talk. Like, he deserves it.
If he came out and like couldn't walk, then maybe not comeback player.
God. Yeah, he deserved it.
John Luke, where are you going with this one? It's been decided, but where's your vote going?
Did you? Is there? Oh no. Okay, we started there. I don't like this at all. I don't like either of these guys. I'm going Big Ben.
Fair. It's fair.
It was John Luke that voted for Big Ben for comeback player of the year.
It was me. It was me all along. Anybody can get hurt. It's not that hard.
I completely agree with what Eric said. I don't even know if Taysom Hill's starting, but if both of these guys are starting, there's only one that I want to start for my fantasy team, and that's Taysom Hill. So I'd rather draft him and then have to drop him and pick a guy up off the waiver wire than draft Big Ben and start him. So I'm going Taysom Hill. 4-1.
Well, I didn't know we were doing it assuming that he was starting. That might have changed my.
I think we're taking everything. I didn't do it assuming he was starting.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I was saying. Is even if he doesn't start, I'd rather draft him and then have to drop him and pick someone else than draft Big Ben. Josh, you're up first on this one. We've got the 3 seed Matthew Stafford with the ADP of 908 and Tua Tagovailoa, the 6 seed with an ADP of 1203. Where are you going on this one?
I don't know. Not joking. But I don't. This is really tough. Stafford, new team, Rams. He's got a lot of hype. Tua, it's going to be better for him this year. He's going to be the full-time starter. He's going to go into the season with the training camp and just understanding what the team's going to build around him. Last year, going into the season, Fitzpatrick started the year. Tua was coming off a horrific hip injury. You know, I expect him to have a much better season and to be running a lot more. But Stafford on the Rams is so sexy. I'm gonna go Tua, and I understand, but it's the rushing floor that he might have. This is the toughest one yet for me, and I understand you guys picking Stafford.
Josh said Tua. Ricky says Stafford. G-Man J also says Stafford. But then Z2 comes in. He says Tua throwing to Chase and Parker. Give me Tua. He's assuming they're going to draft Chase there in the top 5, but we'll see what happens. Tim, I think I know where you're going with this one, but you want to make it official?
I would like to make it official, but I want to make a couple points. Matthew Stafford's a great quarterback. He's going to have a lot of fun over in LA. But Tua, yeah, give me Chase. He's going to have a running back to go to. We might be getting Aaron Jones down there, buddy. I mean, we're going to have Gesicki, Chaser, Waddle, or the Slim Reaper and Parker. Come on. He's going to have weapons and a decent line to go off of. I think
you're saying he's going to get Chase and Devontae?
No, one of those three, But yeah, I think he's going to have a lot of weapons to actually go to. I mean, we almost beat the Chiefs with our backup wide receiver, backup running back, backup tight end. Like he's good. Like he's going to have a lot of opportunity there. I think it's Tua.
John Luke.
As much as I'm hyped on Tua, and I agree with your enthusiasm, Tim, I can't deny that Stafford's been really good with pretty much no tools around him in Detroit. So I'm going to go Stafford here.
LA's only full of tools, man. Come on.
I know.
They're everywhere.
They're all over the place. Land of tools.
JL, I know we don't always agree, but I agree with you here. Give me Stafford with Kupp and Woods in that Sean McVay offense. I believe in Stafford out there.
Oh, man.
Like Andrew, it comes down to you. You got the first tie. You are determining the winner of this round.
All right. I thought this one was pretty easy when it first popped up, and it's Stafford for me. He targets, he throws the ball downfield. He's really aggressive. That's what we need from fantasy quarterbacks. If they don't run, we've been talking about mobile rushing, but at least Stafford does throw the ball vertically downfield. And I think that he can help, get some ceilings unlocked for Robert Woods, for Cooper Kupp, and, maybe Tyler Higbee can turn back the clock to 2019 Tyler Higbee.
Please.
Without Everett, maybe, right?
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Okay, Tua took the early lead. What'd you say, JL?
Stafford's probably the smarter pick here. Yeah, I just wouldn't. I would wait a little bit longer and take Tua personally.
We've got the AFC and NFC South this year, boys. I mean, the Saints are going to get scalped because their cap space situation is ridiculous. The Texans are garbage. I mean, he's got 8 games that are decent wins, and then we have the Jets and Patriots aren't that good. But he's got guaranteed dubs, boys. He's got guaranteed dubs.
The Patriots defense should be better next year with all the players who opted out, but we shall see. Tua took the early lead in this round, but Stafford with 3 votes in a row to close it ended up beating him out. We've got Matthew Stafford advancing. Who went first on that one? Josh went first. So Tim, you have the first vote on this one. It is the 7th seed Baker Mayfield being drafted at the 1302 versus the 2 seed Ryan Tannehill being drafted at the 810. Which one of these players is your favorite late round quarterback?
I truly have no idea. This kind of sucks. Because Derrick Henry may as well be the 2-headed monster that the Browns backfield is, just by himself. I don't know, man. Give me Tannehill. He's going to put his body on lines in key moments, and so will Baker. But Baker's a bozo for some. But
John
lock it in.
I feel like the right answer here is Ryan. I feel like I've done this every single round where I've just qualified my own choice by saying I should take the other choice. I'm going Baker here. Voting with my heart.
Okay.
It's all about the commercials.
Our great commercials.
I love what Baker showed in the second half of last year, but I don't think he's going to be – I don't think that passing volume that they had over the second half of the season is going to keep up through all of next year. And as much as I want to take Baker here as a Browns fan, Tannehill has consistently shown he's not just a good fantasy option, but almost a great fantasy option at quarterback. I have to go Tannehill. Andrew?
So Ryan Tannehill had 0 games with 5 touchdowns last year. Baker Mayfield had 1 game with 5 touchdowns last year, and he is retaining his offensive coordinator, Kevin Stefanski, or the head coach. We can't overlook Arthur Smith is gone in Tennessee. He unlocked Ryan Tannehill past 2 seasons. He's gonzo. So I'm going to roll with Baker. I like the ADP difference a little bit too here too, in 13th round versus the 8th round.
That's good value.
Wow.
We're in sync,
Andrew, we're in sync.
Josh, Baker, or Ryan Tannehill.
Wow.
And you got to hear all the arguments too.
No, I love hearing all the arguments. It's just that Ryan Tannehill has been great as a fantasy quarterback too. I mean, better as a real life quarterback, very good as a fantasy quarterback. But Baker did end the season extremely well. But they're going to be they're both run first offenses. Ryan Tannehill's proved it to me. Going into next year, I'd rather have Ryan Tannehill. And it's close though. That was the closest one yet, I think.
Oh man, this really hurts my feelings that now I feel responsible. Like I didn't expect this to be a 3-2, and my heart said Baker, and now because I voted Tannehill, he's advancing.
I love
Tannehill to the next
joining the next season. I think his arrow is pointing upwards and Tannehill's is pointing sideways, but I still think that Tannehill will have a better year, but I understand.
Tannehill is also only going to have, I probably should have brought this up in my argument so I could have swayed your guys' decision, but he's not going to have Corey Davis. So just A.J. Brown there. I mean, I think they'll probably draft someone or sign someone, but still scary.
He might have Corey Davis, right?
He might, but yeah, we don't know at this point.
Schmidt 14 says Baker. Next question. Ricky Butts says Tannehill.
Man, this seems like the most split decision one here.
I do
like Stafford.
True.
Jail is Stafford. His favorite quarterback is Brett Favre and then Matthew Stafford.
Stop that slander. That is a damn lie.
JL, I believe you are voting first on this one. It is our semifinal matchup. The 1 seed Jalen Hurts at 802 versus the 5 seed Taysom Hill at the 1108. Which one of these guys are you taking as your favorite late round quarterback?
Jalen Hurts, easy. I didn't vote for Taysom Hill last round, so.
Yeah, I feel like Jalen Hurts benefited being the 1 seed. I feel like he's not had the hardest path here to the finals, but I'm gonna vote for Jalen Hurts as well, just because I'm a lot more confident that he's the starter, and they've both got that rushing floor. If the value of Taysom Hill was even lower, like let's say he was like the 15th round, like I could scoop him in the last round, then maybe I could have a conversation about this, but I don't know. Andrew, what about you?
I ditto what you said. Jalen Hurts for me.
Joshua, Jeff.
I ditto what Andrew said. That dittoed what you said. That dittoed what JL said.
You just double dittoed?
I quad dittoed actually. Jalen Hurts here for sure.
Jeff with the quad ditto. What about you, Tim?
I'm going to give Taysom the nod here only because I would love to see a quarterback with a stat line of a passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, and receiving touchdown in the same game. And that's entirely possible.
Flacco should have had that, by the way. Joe Flacco stumbled, should have had a reception touchdown, fell down after he caught it. Whatever.
That's why he's not elite. If he would have done that, we could have talked about Joe. That's the one thing keeping him. 4-1. Jalen Hurts advances to the finals. This one's kind of fun to me. And I'm going first. We've got Matthew Stafford versus Ryan Tannehill. I'm going to go back to what I said during the Stafford matchup previously. I really like his opportunity in that offense in LA. And Eric made a great point. Like, he does love to throw the ball downfield, and he's going to have the weapons to do so there. I'm going to take Matthew Stafford ahead of Ryan Tannehill. And the fact that I can even get him around later is icing on the cake. Andrew?
Yeah, I had these two guys ranked next to each other, and I actually had Tannehill ahead, but I couldn't go behind that. I had to change my rankings because I think it's Stafford. I think that Stafford's the guy, so I had to adjust the ranks accordingly with my heart. So I'll go with Stafford here too.
There we go. 2 votes for Stafford. Jeff?
And I went against Stafford in the first round for Tua, but I see the upside with Stafford. Ryan Tannehill is going to be a little bit safer, maybe a little bit more consistent even, but Stafford for sure. I think his ADP will be ahead of Tannehill's by the time we get the drafting season too.
Yeah, this will definitely change as the season goes on. I think Hurts ADP might go up as well. Tim?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I said it before. I like Stafford, but that comment, who is it, Toby? Tannehill is an absolute vulture on the goal line. Absolutely, he is. I mean, he's a rushing touchdown scalper fiend. I love it. He's got that easy option read. I'll take Tannehill. I know Stafford's amazing. He's going to do well, and I'll vote for him in the next round. So
Tim Chaos.
John Luke.
Stafford. Lock it in.
4-1. Matthew Stafford. Well,
wow.
It's the 1 versus the 3 seed. At least it wasn't 1 versus 2 in here. We got Stafford in the championship versus Jalen Hurts. ADPs are fairly similar too. Jalen Hurts at the 802, Matthew Stafford at the 908, about a round and a half later. And Andrew, you are leading this one off with the first vote. Which one of these guys do you prefer as a late round quarterback?
So I wrote an article about like a month ago saying that Jalen Hurts was going to be fantasy football's next superstar. And that was before Carson Wentz got traded. So I got to stick to my brand here and go with Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Josh, did you read his article and you're going to vote Jalen Hurts as well?
I gotta read that article. It will give me more knowledge. I'm all about getting more knowledge. Everyone should check out the article, by the way. But I'm having trouble with this one. I agree. I think Jalen Hurts has more upside. He could turn into a Lamar Jackson type. Maybe not quite as athletic. Maybe he throws the ball a little bit better. But for fantasy, that's amazing. Matthew Stafford, I love what he can do. I think he's going to be improved on the Rams, but that rushing floor that Jalen Hurts is going to give you is just so comfy. Jalen Hurts.
Okay, 2-0 Jalen Hurts, early lead. Tim?
Are we just forgetting that Sean McVay took Jared Goff to the Super Bowl? Come on. Imagine giving him an actual quarterback. Like, Matthew Stafford's going to flourish over there. Like, he's gonna have a really, really good season. If you don't pick him up now. He's available. Get him, take him. He's gonna have a great season.
So I'm guessing your vote's for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Okay. Matthew Stafford, 2-1. John Luke.
This is weird. I agree with Tim again. Everything he said. Give me Matthew Stafford.
Man, what is going on? If anyone fights more than me and JL, it's Jalen Tim.
Drum roll, please. Simon. I don't know where you're going to go. What do you think?
This one's actually really close to me. And for me, it's like, what do I want to go? Do I want to go with what I feel is definitely safer, like where I would feel way more comfortable with that quarterback heading into the season, or the like ultimate upside? And it comes to like what you're looking for in these late round quarterbacks. Like what are you looking for whenever you draft a guy here in this position? I know I'm stalling. I'm just going back and forth in my head.
This is the decision that we have here. It's about QBs, and one of us is making a decision, and that person is me.
Rushing quarterbacks are going to get hurt.
Give me the rushing floor of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the quarterback I'm going to take here. I think the upside is just through the roof. Well, the thing that pushed it over the edge for me is if you're drafting a quarterback late, you're shooting for that guy who has the potential to be a top 3 guy. And if it's not that, you can drop him. So that's why I went with Jalen Hurts. So I think Stafford's probably the safer bet, but Jalen Hurts has that like top 3 upside.
Tim Chaos.
Ooh.
Let's go. Jalen Hurts.
I think I only got 2 votes, right?
Jared says, Simon, come on. You do not like Hurts. Eagle says, I love this show. Eagle. I just called Dan Eagle. Ricky says, boo. And Swamp's pissed that we let another number 1 seed win.
Yeah, right.
Hey, the 1 seed for the reason.
Does that happen often?
I think Pokemon was the only other 1 seed to win for the video game franchises, if I'm not mistaken. Eric, I just want to get your take. The most outrage I think what'd you say?
Yeah, you've been calling me Eric a couple times, actually. Yeah.
Did I?
It's okay.
I think I was just reading your last name, and we have an Eric that comes on Fridays.
Yeah, on Friday.
Andrew Erickson.
You're fine.
I'm so sorry. That's literally the worst thing I can do. So Eric, what I wanted to ask you, I'm just kidding. So Andrew, the most outrage we've ever caused on this stream was whenever we voted New Girl over The Office in a sitcoms episode. Where would your vote have fallen on that topic?
I've never seen New Girl, so I would have to go with The Office because it's the only show I've watched.
Fair. That's fair.
Thank you, Andrew.
By default.
You should watch New Girl, though.
No, I've heard some good things about it.
I literally have New Girl on right now.
While we're streaming,
Office.
Like tilt the
yeah.
I could.
All right, Toby's got a question for us. Did I overpay? Traded Keenan, Robbie Anderson, and 104 for AJ Brown and PPR 1 QB Dynasty. What do you think, Andrew?
So AJ Brown is my number 1 wide receiver in Dynasty. So
I love you, Andrew.
I don't think you can overpay for the best. That's all I got to say.
I love you. He's probably my number one receiver. I love him.
I mean, I don't know what else he was supposed to do the last 2 years that wouldn't convince us that he's the number one when, we talked about Corey Davis. He could be gone. We talked about Johnny Smith might be gone too. So it's like he's going to see probably the most targets ever next year. And so AJ Brown for me, I think it's you paid a lot for him, but you got what you paid for. You got a premium asset.
Yeah, I think it's a fair trade. Like I think that is an adequate number or adequate value to give up for AJ Brown, and I would have done it too.
It's a fair trade, but
104 is going to be like Najee Harris or Travis Etienne or Waddle or
in a 1 QB. It'll be probably
absolutely.
Waddle, Chase, Slim Reaper. So that's what you're comparing there. That's the upside. But
I know
I would have kept side A, but.
If you needed depth like this, that's a lot of depth you're giving up. But I'm fine with this trade. I love AJ Brown. It's a fair trade. I don't think you would overpay.
Give me AJ Brown, and I like what Andrew said. If you view him as the number one dynasty wide receiver, it's hard to overpay for the number one wide receiver in a dynasty league. Like I'm okay with an overpay, even though I don't think this is that. But if that's the trade you got done, nice job. JR gave us his rankings. He said number 1, Stafford, number 2, Tannehill, number 3, Wentz, number 4, Hurts, number 5, Mayfield.
My number 2 hurts sometimes.
Thank you, Tim. Tim's number 2 hurts from time to time, guys.
So you know.
J Fuse 2 says AJ Brown on the block. He saw what he could get for him and said, I'm trading him. Maybe we'll shoot you some offers. Guys, our next bracket that we're doing is the best Nickelodeon shows. Andrew, I know all of your work over there at PFF is going to come in handy here. It's going to give you that inside scoop.
Grinding the tape, man. Grinding the
tape. Let me go full screen over there.
Oh, man. Nostalgia just hitting my brain in waves. Look at this.
We did put some qualifiers on here. These are all shows that had a premiere date between 1990 and 2010.
Non-inclusive.
So there's some shows that were older that got left out, or some shows that were newer that we did not include. I know some people might want to be seeing like some Steven Universe or something like that in there, but they did not make the cut. Or was that for Cartoon Network? But there's a couple shows that were outside of that range that did not make it on the bracket.
This is going to get heated, boys. I can already feel it.
Broncos. Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
This may be hell.
Let's just get in there,
Gosh.
I guess.
Dive right in.
Do it.
Dive right in.
Andrew, Jail gets so mad at me every time I say dive right in. So it's really funny that you just said that. Josh, I believe you've got the first vote on this one.
Oh, okay.
Did I start it? Yeah, it is. And our very first matchup, there's a character limit. So this word is not robo. It is robot.
Like, I've never heard of that show. My life is a teenage robo.
Yeah, teenage robo. Sounds weird.
We've got SpongeBob SquarePants, the 1 seed, against my life as a teenage robot.
Robo.
This is easy. SpongeBob SquarePants. The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza
for you and me.
Yeah, let's go.
Tim?
Yeah, SpongeBob. But I mean, my teenage robot in my youth, kind of hot. So
first crush.
JL, are you going with Tim's first crush or my life as a teenage robot?
SpongeBob SquarePants. Lock it in.
I see what you did there.
That was pretty good. Just like Tim had a crush on the robot.
You had a crush on SpongeBob.
Mrs. Puff really did it for me when I was growing up. So I just got to go with SpongeBob SquarePants here. Andrew?
I'll complete the sweep with SpongeBob. But I will say, I don't think I actually ever watched My Life as a Teenage Robot. But for some reason, I was a fan of the theme song. I did like the theme song. It's pretty good.
That's a good point.
I cannot imagine the theme song. Like I definitely watched it, but I can't hear it in my head. Tim, will you sing it for me?
I need to think about it now. I can't remember. I can picture it. Skate park down by the mall. My mom said I have to prevent the aliens from annihilating us all. That's definitely in it.
No.
Who lives in the
a sweep 5-0. And we're on to our next round. Tim, you are voting first on this one. JL has left us. Are you still there with audio, JL, or are you gone for good? I think he's gone for good. We may just skip him and let him vote.
Yeah, he'll be right back.
He's gone.
He's pulling a Lamar. Tim, this is the 9 versus 8 matchup. We've got the Wild Thornberrys versus Rocket Power. Which one of these shows is the better Nickelodeon cartoon?
Woogity, 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 woogity.
Like, is that like a quote we need to do? Like something from the show?
We'll skip Jeff for the time being.
Oh,
man, Nigel alone makes me want to vote for the Wild Thornberrys, but I think I got to go with Rocket Power. But man, Nigel is one of the greatest cartoon characters ever. JL, we skipped you for a moment. Wild Thornberrys or Rocket Power?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to carry Rosie downstairs. I'm going Rocket Power.
3-0. Man, we got some blowouts already. Eric, I am so.
What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna quit the stream. If I do it again, I'm fired. Andrew Erickson. Maybe I just need to go full name every time. Mr. Andrew Erickson.
As
the Wild Thornberrys are Rocket Power.
As cool as it would be to like talk to animals, I think it'd be way cooler to be able to like snowboard, like surf, and do all those things that those kids did. So Rocket Power for me.
Rocket Power 4-0. Josh, are you finishing the sweep or are you giving Nigel a little bit of love?
I actually love both these shows. I watch both of these a lot. But Rocket Power for sure. I
agree. I almost feel like 5-0 is disrespectful to the Wild Thornberrys. It's but it is Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
This has been pretty easy so far.
So far, so good. Everyone's in agreement.
Good.
Oh, I hate this matchup so much. And JL, you're up first.
Fairly Odd Parents. I did love Rocko's Modern Life, but not as much as I loved Fairly Odd Parents.
God, Rocko's Modern Life might be my second favorite one in this whole bracket, but I think Fairly Odd Parents is my favorite one. And so I hate that they're paired up in the first round. And I know I did it, but I didn't do it on purpose. I got to go Fairly Odd Parents. But man, that hurts my feelings so much.
So I don't have a great history with Fairly Odd Parents. My parents wouldn't actually let me watch it that much because my dad got freaked out when they tried to, in the episode where they try to basically like, shoot down Santa Claus. Yeah, the show's not age appropriate. So I'm actually going with Rocko's Modern Life because they didn't pick up on the fact that he like worked for like a sex line or whatever. So Modern Life for me.
What we've learned is that Andrew had very good parents.
Yeah, stop him from watching the sex line show, you know.
My favorite sticker that I have, period, is like it's a picture of Rocko like dressed up all sexy on a phone, like working as a sex line operator. It's the best sticker I've ever bought. Josh, it's 2-1 right now. Which direction are you going here?
I don't know. I like both these shows a lot. It's actually a lot more disappointing than the last one. The Rocket Power was easy to pick here. Fairly Odd Parents is not as easy to pick, but I'm going with Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents, 3-1. Tim, decision. Which way are you going here?
It was the first show that ever had a character with my name in it. I felt represented. So Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah.
4-1.
It was also a source of relentless in school. So
moment of silence. Let's all just pay our respects to Rocko as he goes down. This was a first round casualty. That was a promising 12 seed. Man, promising 12 seed, just couldn't make it past the behemoth that is Fairly Odd Parents. Next up, we've got the 13 seed, the Angry Beavers versus the 4 seed, Hey Arnold. I believe I have the first vote here. I recently rewatched some Hey Arnold, and that show's kind of like messed up. Like it's like the whole thing's kind of messed up. Like there's like mean kids. Arnold is like very clearly like seriously depressed like throughout the entire show. Like you end watching a couple episodes and like you don't feel good. It's not the happy show I remember as a child. Gerald's the man, but I mean, when I'm thinking like Nickelodeon shows, I want to watch something that's like funny and makes me laugh. And Arnold made me feel so weird, man. So I got to go with the Angry Beavers.
I think I tried to watch the Angry Beavers. Maybe it was like a couple years ago. And I just like threw an episode on. I was like, oh, like I used to like the show, and I watched it. I was like, the show sucks. So I'm gonna go with Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold is the right answer. Hey Arnold.
Josh voting for Hey Arnold as well. Tim?
Easy.
Let's put the pressure on JL. Give me Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers. JL, it's 2-2. Angry Beavers versus Hey Arnold.
I did like Angry Beavers a lot as a kid. Not as much as Hey Arnold though.
Good.
So
Almost
good.
an upset. They got so close.
Those Beavers, man.
They're so frustrated all the time.
What's her name? Shrine to Arnold was like the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Helga.
Helga.
Yeah.
What a name.
I'm telling you, the whole show was like weird. Like all the themes in Hey Arnold are just like off-putting. Like everything about it just makes you feel a little.
And the Angry Beavers isn't weird.
I mean, it's weird, but like there's like not that sense of like at least they're beavers. Know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's very clear that it's not real because they're beavers. And Hey Arnold,
it's kind of real, actually.
That's a little weird. Our next matchup, we've got the number 3 seed Avatar: The Last Airbender versus the number 14 seed Airbending. We ran out of characters versus Danny Phantom. Andrew, are you taking The Last Airbendy or Danny Phantom?
Oh man, this one's tough because I think I watched Avatar like last summer, and it's just a really good show. It's like an actual like it has like a plot to it and like character development. But Danny Phantom, man, that theme song is just kick ass, dude. I'm going with Danny Phantom.
Oh no.
Danny Phantom 1-0. Josh, where are you going here?
I hear Tim saying "oh no" down there. I'm not really sure why, but if it's the same reason I'm nervous about Avatar losing because it's my favorite show out of all of these. I'm going with Avatar.
Avatar. Tim, are you going Danny Phantom or Avatar?
I love Avatar. Love it. If you're trying to tell me I haven't tried to spin air balls and ride them, you're insane. I absolutely tried to do stuff like that. Waterbending. Every time you're in a pool, you're absolutely trying to waterbend. You're like, sploosh, I'm a waterbender. This is crazy. And then one time you hope it's going to stick, and it hasn't yet, but you can't stop trying. Avatar.
2-1 Tim, I honestly didn't like. I know you were talking about Avatar there, but I thought for sure at the end you were going to be like Danny Phantom.
It's a good show. Danny Phantom's good.
Sean says never heard of Danny Phantom, and Swamp says this is round 1. What the flip? Jail, Avatar or Danny Phantom?
I know Avatar is the better show, but I got like a little bit of dopamine every time Danny Phantom with the switch to Ghosts. I'm going Danny Phantom.
When he does his battle cry,
yes.
Going Ghost.
Yes. Oh my God, it's so dope.
Going into the Avatar, you know?
Avatar just swings around his little stick thing.
Yeah. No.
Simon, please don't ruin my weekend. Please don't ruin my weekend here.
You know what you're about to do here, right?
Well, here's the thing. I like. What do I like better now? Avatar, for sure. But like, what did I enjoy more as a kid? It was absolutely Danny Phantom. So I just got to determine like what.
Oh my God, we were bringing the hatred on us.
I'm so sorry, Avatar. Danny Phantom, you are a staple of my childhood. Danny Phantom, you have advanced to the next round.
I'm a crazy person.
We just did The Office.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Rick and Morty versus Adventure Time. You know what just happened?
No. That one was right.
That was not right.
That one was right.
That's not right.
Avatar's incredible. Swamp said this show sucks.
You're so lucky I got my Series X.
Says that every time.
Such a salty mood. This is outrageous.
Ricky Butts is just on news that
got a movie coming out. They're the same director.
Oh, we weren't talking about the Avatar movie, the live action one. That sucked.
No,
that was terrible. I did watch a little bit of that.
It was almost as good as the Death Note live action.
They announced that with the same old director and everything.
Death Note was the best though.
They're expanding it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Tim. I know that upset you.
I don't think you're sorry.
You're right. I'm not that sorry.
You're garbage, man.
Josh, I believe you have the first vote on this one. We've got the 11 seed, the Ren and Stimpy show versus the 6 seed, Doug.
I'm tilting, but it's Doug. Doug and Skeeter palling around, you know. It's Doug.
Tim, are you okay to vote here?
Doug,
I would understand. I would understand. You just can't handle it.
And also, you, JL, and not Eric. I learned that. Andrew. How's that feel, Simon?
Pretty good. John Luke?
Doug.
3-0 for Doug. That was quick. I think I liked Ren and Stimpy more, but when I was a kid, I wanted to change my name to Roger for some reason. I think I connected with the bully in that show, so I'm going to go Doug as well. I was like the little guy my whole life, so I was like, I want to be the big tough guy.
Dude, you just want to rock the leather jacket like Roger.
Yeah, like Roger.
You got all the ladies. Yes. I guess I'll go with Doug. I like pork chop. I was a big fan.
Patty mayonnaise.
I think that's the name of our good friend Jay's dog. Next up, we've got Cat Dog versus Invader Zim. Who voted for it? Tim? You've got the first vote on this one.
Invader Zim.
One vote for Invader Zim.
Actually, I think the press still a little bit.
I know. Tim Minshew down there, sad.
John
Luke? My soul's in the spirit world.
Cat Dog.
Good reference, Tim.
Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cat Dog as well. I watched it more. Jalen, I thought Invader Zim was like after our time, but looked it up and it was right during the same time as all these other shows. Andrew?
Yeah.
Go with Cat Dog.
3 votes for Cat Dog.
Me too. Living in a world, little cat dog.
That was really good, Josh. 4-1, Cat Dog advancing. And then we've got the 2 seed versus what'd you say?
Oh my God, you're right. Where is Jimmy Neutron?
Where's Jimmy Neutron?
Where the hell is Jimmy Neutron? It didn't show up on any of those lists.
Oh my God.
Wait, Chalk Zone right now.
Yeah, get rid of Chalk Zone.
Okay, yeah, you guys are 100% correct. That was a massive oversight.
Ain't nobody ever seen Chalk Zone in their life.
Simon, where'd you get these ADPs, man?
Yeah, come on.
Yo, look.
I think I got them from PFF. I'm just kidding.
You guys are you're about to knock out Rugrats now.
Yeah, that was
yeah. Oh my God.
It's Simon's fault.
Ah.
Good catch, Z2. But JL, you've got the first vote here, and the new matchup is now Jimmy Neutron versus Rugrats.
Jimmy Neutron, 15
it's Jimmy
seed. Let's go.
It's Jimmy Neutron, underdog for sure. Let's go. Goddard, come on. You tell me Goddard's not going to win?
You know, honestly, I was hyped about Jimmy Neutron getting added, but I think I watched a lot more Rugrats growing up. Like, that was a staple of my childhood, so I'm going to go Rugrats.
I wore the shit out of that Jimmy Neutron movie VHS. Watched so much of that.
Yeah, I'm going to go Jimmy Neutron.
Rugrats in Paris.
For the kids in America. Whoa.
That was a movie. That's not the show. God.
Yo.
I'll stop.
I think Dale singing that song right there brought back a lot of emotions. I'm going Jimmy Neutron here.
Oh my gosh. We just last minute audible and we just destroyed Tim. I'm guessing your vote's for Rugrats.
It's obviously for Rugrats.
Tommy Pickles.
Tommy Pickles is his name. He's
a bald old man in a baby's body. It's weird.
Reptar. Come on. Paris.
Reptar is the only redeemable thing. No, the twins are kind of cool too.
Oh, no.
Bill and whatever.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm so sorry, Rugrats. That casualty's probably on my seeding mistake, but you have been eliminated. We've now got the 1 seed versus the number 8 seed Rocket Power, and I've got the first vote. I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm gonna go Rocket Power here. SpongeBob is great, but Rocket Power is more fun.
I never found myself quoting Rocket Power, so I'm gonna go with SpongeBob.
It's a good point. Solid argument, Josh.
You're right, Andrew. I had it locked in ready. Rocket Power, but SpongeBob. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's SpongeBob. I quote it all the time.
Tim.
Shoobies? You never quoted Shoobies?
No.
Rocket Power.
Literally, the only time I ever quote Rocket Power is when I order fish tacos. That's it. It's like literally the only time.
JL, it's up to you. SpongeBob SquarePants versus Rocket Power.
I hate this. I liked Rocket Power way more.
You deserve this.
Why you hate me, Tim?
You know why. Roll the tape back.
I'm going SpongeBob.
Oh, well, he says y'all too nostalgic with this sometimes. SpongeBob hasn't been good in the past decade.
I haven't watched it in the past decade, so it's preserved its form.
No, but it has been horrible since they changed their writers. It's been horrible, but OG SpongeBob is the shit.
Z2 says, I feel like I just caused some friction to the bracket. Sean has a question. You never quoted Rocket Power? You never jumped off things and did a rocket air? Like, come on.
I used to, but I still quote SpongeBob.
Andrew, you've got the first vote on this one. It is the 5 seed Fairly Odd Parents versus the 4 seed Hey Arnold.
Rapid round. I'll go with Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold. Josh?
Hey Arnold.
Tim?
Fairly.
JL?
Fairly.
Wow. And I'm going to wrap it up for Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
Hey Arnold took an early lead. Fairly Odd Parents advancing past Hey Arnold.
Good Lord.
Then we've got the 14 seed Danny Phantom versus the 6 seed Doug. Josh goes Doug. Tim?
Doug. I can't vote for Danny Phantom after he killed Avatar.
And
Danny
Phantom.
Danny Phantom. I'm also going to go Danny Phantom.
Let's go.
I feel like if he
Andrew, yes!
Danny Phantom, let's go.
the 14 seed Danny Phantom advancing past Doug. My thought process is if I killed Avatar for Danny Phantom, am I not going to kill Doug? Like that would be a wasted death to just let Doug then slay him in the next round.
No, I want him slayed. I want him gone. He's already half ghost. Get rid of him now.
We've got the 7 seed Cat Dog versus the 15 seed Jimmy Neutron. Tim, where are you going here?
Jimmy Neutron.
He's so mad.
We are both
Such trash.
JL?
Jimmy.
Good job, Jimmy Neutron.
I'll go Cat Dog.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the underdog, Jimmy Neutron.
Nice.
Underdog.
Neutron.
Yeah.
And Josh?
He's a 1 seed in every other bracket.
4-1. Yeah, he got seriously underseeded. You know what happened is all Jimmy Neutron starters had COVID for the first 3/4 of the season, so their record was terrible. So they only snuck in with a 15 seed. We're in the semifinals now. We've got a 1 seed, a 5 seed, then the 14 seed, and the 15 seed on the other side of the bracket. We've got SpongeBob SquarePants versus Fairly Odd Parents right here, and the first vote goes to
Tim.
Was it? I think I just sadly voted for Jimmy Neutron, so it's not me. It's Jail.
Right. Jail. You got the first vote.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents. I'm also going to go Fairly Odd Parents here.
SpongeBob.
Andrew. SpongeBob for Andrew. And Josh?
For me as well.
SpongeBob, Tim, it comes down to you. SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents?
Get that 1 seed out of here.
Hey.
Wow.
See you, SpongeBob.
Yeah,
Fairly Odd Parents.
This fight now, boys.
I'm very happy with this bracket so far.
We're about to see a number 15 seed win. It's about to happen.
This is March Madness.
Yeah, please.
Swamp. There you go. SpongeBob knocked out. Now he's happy. He'll forgive us at least a little bit for knocking out Avatar.
I got you, Swamp.
I've got the first vote on this one. I know I've pushed Danny Phantom this far, and I voted against Jimmy Neutron for Rugrats, but I have to vote for Jimmy Neutron over Danny Phantom. Andrew?
I agree. Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, Tim?
Looking back, Danny Phantom wasn't that bad. Just kidding. Jimmy Neutron. Get out of here, Danny Phantom.
JL, are you finishing the sweep?
Yep, we're the kids in America.
Man, Danny Phantom made it to the
from the
semis and
movie.
then got swept 5-0.
This was the movie.
It's the best scene. Best scene from any movie, anytime.
No.
Yep.
Amazing montage. They're building their spaceships.
5 and a 15 seed making the finals.
Dude, Jimmy Neutron not even being in the bracket and getting all the way to the finals.
I know, right?
It's the true underdog story. Swamp says, thank God there's a God, Tim Jesus. Now you have a new name. You're Tim Minshew, you're Tim Chaos, and now you're also Tim Jesus.
I think there was a Tim Spaghetti in there somewhere too.
Oh, nice.
Fairly Odd Parents or Jimmy Neutron. I think I've got the first vote. I'm going to go Fairly Odd Parents for me.
I'm going to go Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron. Josh?
I'm going to go Jimmy Neutron.
Okay, 2-1 Jimmy Neutron. Tim?
God damn it. It's Fairly Odd Parents, but I know Jimmy Neutron's going to win, and this is trash. This is rigged. Baloney.
Fairly Odd Parents?
Get to America.
It's 2-2. Fairly Odd Parents to Jimmy Neutron. JL, you have the deciding vote to determine by science what the best Nickelodeon show is, undisputably.
Science.
I feel bad. We've just been, ruining Tim's whole day. But I got to keep it going. I got to keep it going. I'm going Fairly Odd Parents, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey.
Woo. That's it, guys. By science, we have determined that our favorite late-round quarterback is Jalen Hurts, and the best Nickelodeon show, by science, It's Fairly Odd Parents. Jimmy Neutron made that late push, but just couldn't quite get it done against the behemoth that was Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda. Maybe I'll have to find the pictures. Me and Tim were Cosmo and Wanda for Halloween last year or 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Anime convention.
And an anime convention. I'll have to find those pictures. We'll put them out there. Andrew, I want to thank you so much for coming on again. And I want to apologize again for calling you Eric 6 times.
Good. No worries, man. Dude, it literally happens all the time.
I've literally met you. Like we literally I might as well have slept in the same bed in real life. Yeah, in real life. And I'm sitting here calling you Eric. And if you come on again, I'll probably do it again on accident. I'm so sorry.
We want to come back on, man.
You're good.
You guys can find Eric on Twitter at Andrew Erickson _. Is there anywhere else they can find you, Andrew? Did I say Eric again?
Yeah, you did. That's okay. All my articles and written content's over on pff.com, and that's where you can find me. And I'm on the Twitter sphere, so let's get it going.
Follow him over there. He's a great follow. That Jalen Hurts article he was talking about was on there, and I saw some of the stats you mentioned in a tweet not too long ago pop up in the conversation today as well. So what he's saying here, you can get all that great analysis on his Twitter as well. Josh, I know you've got something to say before we want to go.
Trading makes fantasy fun. That's all I got to say, people. Remember it, Andrew, not Eric.
You said Andrew Eric _. Yes.
Simon, are you having a stroke?
I think so. I'm really struggling today with saying people's names right. Andrew Erickson _.
That's my Twitter handle. Yeah.
He was tagged in the tweet today as well. So if you go to our Twitter at FrontYardFYF, you can find him as well. And all of us retweeted it. So you'll be able to see that there. Make sure you go give him a follow. Josh, John Luke, Tim, thank you guys for playing. I'm sorry about Avatar, Tim, but Fairly Odd Parents came out on top.
Trading makes fantasy fun. I love you guys.
There it is.
We'll see you guys not tomorrow. It's Friday, Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. We'll be back with Mock Draft Monday. So make sure you guys get in our Discord if you want to be a part of that. The slots fill up pretty fast. Yeah, woogity, woogity, woogity. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Shoobies.